Heavy Petting with Cheri Hardman, where comedians discuss their pets and their love lives. Heavy Petting. Welcome to Heavy Petting with Cheri Hardman. Today's guests are Jennifer Gladden and Leesa Thomas. Hello, lady.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
We're good. We had quite the day, actually.
We did.
You had I saw you had some car issues or something today, huh?
So
Yeah.
my stupid minivan, yes, I drive a minivan, I hate it, needed a new battery. And O'Reilly said on the phone they would put it in, but then they said they didn't have enough coverage in the store.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't put the battery in. So
Yeah.
me and homegirl over here,
I was like, we don't
figured
need
it
no
out.
man.
No man.
We could do this ourselves. And it literally,
It was
From-
mostly you.
we watched a YouTube video and we changed the battery in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty easy peasy.
Because we're cool.
See, a YouTube video and a vibrator, you don't need men anymore at all, right?
No.
Amen, sister.
All right, let's see your pet here.
All right. So
What you got?
this is
May
May
May.
May.
Maybe.
Want to say hi, Mimi?
Well, it depends who you want to call a pet.
This is my other pet, my
Could be
platonic
me.
lover.
Me.
So
Oh.
May May is about 12 weeks old. She is a lab and a hound dog.
Oh.
Interested in your necklace.
I know.
She loves to bite. She's still definitely in that
I like fighters.
stage. Like biters,
Mhm.
like a little nibbling, just
Yeah.
a little bit, like
Oh,
maybe my nipple.
yeah, nipples.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And we drove. So I thought we were gonna go to Linwood to get her. We actually drove to Linden.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you know where Linden.
Oh, no, not really, but
Yeah, we were almost to Canada.
Yeah.
oh no. Oh yeah, it's way up there. Oh.
Yeah. So it
Oh,
was
she's
about-
very cute.
thank you.
She's really so smart,
She is.
and she's gonna be quite the companion.
Yes. And we're trying to train her to be a good dog. I hope she's a good dog.
Mm.
So
You're already a good girl, Mimi.
well, like when she's bigger,
Yeah,
like
that's
controlling her now is
impressive.
easier, but her paws are huge. So she's going to probably be 80 pounds at the minimum.
Mhm.
So,
yeah,
but yeah. Is there anything you want to know?
Oh yeah, sure. I'd like to know lots of stuff about her. So first of all, my one and only piece of advice for raising a good dog, because we didn't do it to ours,
oh,
socialize them, take them around as many other people and dogs as you can, because we did not do that with ours. We kept him at home with us, and then now he barks at everybody and everything, and he's really an asshole. So
A brilliant asshole. I love it.
little girl.
Oh, no, you can't
no,
have
no,
vodka.
that's not
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to meet as many people
Yeah.
and dogs.
We went on a walk today, and
We
all the
did.
neighbors
Everyone-
already knew her.
Yes.
Yeah, except
really?
the corgi and the guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Now, how did she get her name?
we just picked it out.
Well,
So-
wasn't her name May?
Well, May, and then we kind of, I guess we didn't shorten it. We made it longer. So it's just May May.
I was like,
She responds to any like high pitched loud noise, pretty
Oh,
much.
really?
Her name.
If she's part hound dog, she must be really scent driven.
Yes.
Yeah.
She probably sniffs everything everywhere you go.
My butthole.
my
My
wait, are we gonna talk about that later?
my
Your
vagina.
butthole?
What? Oh, I think my butthole. But yeah, she likes to smell everything. Other poop.
That's what they do, you know. All right. Have you taught her any tricks yet, or is she way too early for that? Like, can she sit and stuff?
Yes, you can sit and lay down. And my children think she's an off-leash dog.
No.
She's definitely not an off-leash dog.
Not at all.
She would take off without the leash. So yeah. And she
Mm.
everything. She obviously gets our shoes and underwear and all the nasty things.
Mhm.
She has gotten into the cat box once. It was gross. But yeah, she's a typical puppy.
If you must know, Mamie is just one of many pets in the Smith Gladden household. There's
we have
three cats? Two cats. Two cats inside.
I say 2.5 because we have an outdoor cat that comes in every once in a while. We have pigs. We have chickens and ducks. We've got a whole little farm.
Guinea pigs.
Oh yeah, the guinea pigs.
I love guinea pigs.
Yeah, they're cute.
Huh. Wow, so you got a whole zoo there practically, huh?
A whole farm.
It is.
It's a whole
That's
farm.
good. I mean, then she won't be wigged out around being around other animals because they're everywhere. So she's the only dog, though?
Yes, she's the only dog. We had a lab for years that passed away.
Yeah.
And he didn't like other dogs. So that was kind of hard.
Not even mine. They
they fought each other, remember?
Attacked each other.
That one time.
She brought her lab to my house and our dogs attacked each other.
It was really fun. We were like, oh boy.
Oh, well, that's not good when you're good friends and your dogs don't get along.
No.
Well,
we definitely want May to get along with other dogs. So, and people, of course. I'm so red. I'm nervous.
Oh, girl.
It's embarrassing.
You're wearing an I Love Dog shirt?
Yeah.
Is that I Heart Dogs? Yeah. Couldn't see the top part of it. Okay. Well, it might be premature to ask you this question, but if May could write a review of you as an owner, what would she say?
Oh.
Should I answer?
No, I'll answer first.
You do it.
I'm a pushover, which is not good when you're. So I'm Mima. So I have a daughter who is 16, and she's. And so I get to be.
Wait, what?
She's like the dog's mama. Like she's
got it.
Owner. And so I get to be Mima. So I get to give little treats, and so. But yeah I'm kind of a pushover. With everything.
And I'm anti
and you're anti Mima.
Yeah.
And are you more of a hard ass than she is?
No. You're not a hard ass.
Not at all.
No. Like at her house, the rule is the dogs cannot be on the couch. That's her husband's rule. And as soon as he goes, we're like, nope.
The dogs know. As soon
They
as,
know.
if he is out of sight, the dogs are like on me. They're like, it's mommy time.
Yeah. And then whenever I'm over, I'm the one that gets into trouble for it. I'm like, I don't live here.
My dogs love her. They are so excited. Nobody else, just you. Dogs and kids, I swear. She does.
We must be a good person then. Usually dogs and kids kind of know what's up, you know.
They know when you're.
Yeah. I try.
All right. What are you guys drinking?
Vodka.
What are we drinking?
Well, actually, so I taught her today. I'm really into. I know there's like a lot of women who really enjoy the White Claw, but I'm a San Juan girl, and the San Juan with vodka. So this is a peach San Juan.
They're keto friendly
with raspberry vodka and lemonade.
Yeah,
it's delicious. Yeah,
we have a pizza in the oven.
We do.
Sounds delightful.
What?
I said, sounds delightful.
Yeah.
I
don't have like a bestie like that, so I don't have anybody to sit around and drink with. So
really, you can hang out with
us anytime, girl.
I know. Where are you guys in Bremerton?
Well, Fox Island, Gig Harbor area.
Yeah.
Okay.
House.
Yeah.
My house. Most of the time we're in her bathtub. So if you ever seen our bathtub videos, they're her. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just sitting around drinking.
Yeah, anytime. Like we could hang out here, drinks, and
totally.
I make good drinks.
She does. Makes them strong.
I do. So do you.
I get men drunk on my drinks.
Well,
really drunk.
I happen to know the show is about pets and
love.
Yes, which brings us to the next portion of the show, heavy petting of the human variety. So I got to give my little instructions for the young people who don't know what it means. But heavy petting back in the day, we'd say like no heavy petting. And that basically meant nothing below the waist. But right now, for this show, it just has anything with dating, love, sex. If you have any cute, interesting stories you'd like to tell us, that'd be fabulous.
You know, I have been thinking about this for days. I have no bad dating stories. The worst
But
thing that happened.
you have very interesting love life.
I do have an
You're willing
interesting
to
love
share
life.
that.
Maybe.
Okay.
The worst date I could come up with was this guy in the Navy, and he had his belly button pierced. It's so stupid. It's not even, it's like so not that great. But at the time, I was like 16, 18.
Liar.
And I was so weird. And that's the best I can come up with. Most of the time, I'm the bad first date.
What?
Like, I've been on lots of first dates.
No.
And then,
Well, tell me about a time when you were a bad first date.
well, okay. Should I tell the third date story with my husband?
You should. Yes.
Okay, so this is a bad third date, I guess. So on my third date with my now husband, I farted in the car, and and he didn't just let it go. He wasn't like, oh, okay, whatever. He was like, did you just fart? And I was like, maybe. But then he proposed like 2 months later. So I'm not saying it was a fart, but maybe it was a fart.
I don't know. Maybe it took him 2 months to get over the fart.
The fart, because without the fart, I would not know Jennifer.
I know.
So
So you've known my husband before me.
I
You've
did.
known him a
I've
long
known
time.
Jennifer's
Oh.
husband since 1999, and I actually met Jennifer's husband the same time that I met my husband at a party or a dance. If that, I mean, nobody talks about dances anymore.
No one knows what DMLA
And
is.
and so I've known her husband for many years, and then they Zach joined the Marines.
Yeah.
And
sure
moved to San Diego. And my husband and Zach attended a funeral for a veteran who had passed away during the Iraq War. And my husband texted me or called me, I don't remember, it was like 2000 something, and said, oh my God, Zach's wife is hot and they're moving to Port Orchard, you need to be friends. And
I still think that was someone
it
else.
was not somebody else, it was you. And
there was a girl in the Air Force he
No,
dated right
no,
before me.
No, it's not her, it's you, because he said she has a kid.
And I had a baby.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay.
And Dan convinced me to reach out because he was worried about you guys being like new to our town and being alone, and it convinced me to reach out to you.
Yeah.
And we
And
did. The rest is history.
Yeah.
Well,
It's been more than 10, 15, I don't even know.
It's been a long time. But
Yeah.
ladies, so my advice, if you want a proposal, fart in the car.
Fart in the car.
And it's like I was like, okay, this is how it's gonna be. I'm not gonna be uncomfortable in my own house all the time. Like we're gonna be together. I'm gonna be comfortable.
I mean, if you want to talk about fart stories, there's so many.
No, let's not talk about all of our fart stories. No.
all farts all the time. Well, that's interesting. I don't know. I don't know when I first farted in front of my husband, but
Probably not your third date. It was accidental. I mean, if I mean to.
well, third date is usually the sex date, but fart date.
I mean, I did give him a blowjob before I farted in front of him, so I feel like.
Well, that makes up for it. Yeah.
It's amazing.
I don't even think my husband and I really hadn't even had like a regular date before we had sex.
That's okay.
I understand.
Cares, right?
So we have a very interesting marriage. It's non-conventional. So yeah.
And that's all you're gonna say about that. Okay.
So the other
It
men.
is what it is, right? Do you have any, Lisa, you have any stories for us?
Any what stories?
Does Lisa have any dating stories for us?
Well, we have very different relationships. I've had one sexual partner my whole entire sexual life, and it's my husband.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think that's very strange. And yeah, I don't think it's strange. I knew he was the one, and that was it. And we got married.
I think whatever makes you happy, whatever
Right.
works for you, then have at it. So
Yeah, and we've been together 22 years.
but do you think about other men in that way?
Heck yeah, I'm married. I'm not dead. I'm married.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
In fact, there was a gentleman this weekend that was very, very sexy that I might have thought in that way about.
He was asking
Go ahead.
turn on areas are, like my, what's that word?
Erogenous zones.
And I said,
Yeah.
my neck, my inner thighs, and my butthole. And I was like, ah, did that really come out of my mouth?
Oh my God.
Sometimes I should just shut the fuck up. Like, say everything that I'm thinking. Yeah, that was funny.
That's
really cute.
okay. Yeah. You should see me when I drink. Like I can, the next day I'll be like, oh my God, did I really say that? Yeah, I did.
I'm like, God damn it, you're such a dumb bitch. Like, why didn't you talk?
You know, the thing that I've learned, so I might have only been with the same man my whole life, but the thing
Have
I've
you
learned
been with a
about
woman? With a woman?
Not like sexually, not
sorry,
like fully
interrupted.
sexually.
Mhm.
That's okay, but I mean, the interest is there. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's cool.
I mean, a lot of people assume that Jenny and I are lovers, and we're not.
I mean, we're like
We're not.
second base.
We do
Second
tease our husbands
base.
that when they
Yeah.
die, this is it.
Totally. This is, we're living together.
Yeah.
All of it.
But no, I have not been with a woman. What was I talking about before that?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
That's
I
okay.
interrupted you.
That's okay.
Anyway. Oops.
All right. So what is the best compliment you've ever received on your naked body?
Ooh. Well, I compliment your naked body all the time.
You do. She probably gives me the best compliments out of anybody.
Mhm. She has the most womanly figure, like hourglass, like those pictures you see from the Baroque period or like the Renaissance period. Very, very like feminine and full-bodied and like curvy. We could totally be lovers. It's okay.
I don't know. You're making me horny right now, but
I mean, I do have an apron and a fupa. I mean, don't get too
Yeah.
excited
No,
now.
that's okay.
So. But you look like a pinup girl. I tell her all the time. She looks like a pinup. She needs to be in like a magazine and with all the pinup attire on. Yeah, welcome. And she has this beautiful eyes. Green. I don't know if you can, they're green. But then they have like speckles in them, like little orange, red speckles.
Like I stared at the sun too long and burnt my cornea.
Yeah, that.
Well, it's nice to have a bestie that's supportive and lifts you up and all that kind of good stuff. That's great. So what do you guys got going on, like career-wise, or what's going on? I don't know.
I work at Target, but I do want to go back to school.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in like a limbo place right now, which I'm probably the happiest I've been in a very long time. So yeah, I think you're happy too.
Yeah, I'm a college professor, and I really like my job. Yeah.
So what about your bathtub videos and all that kind of stuff?
Okay.
Still doing that?
Well, our Facebook got flagged, unfortunately, because of nudity. They're just some cleavage and some titties. Like, come on.
Not our titties, but like a fucking meme.
A meme. It was a meme with a titty in it. But then our cover picture got flagged too. Remember?
I think because we had wine glasses or something in our cover photo.
Yeah.
And so, but we have a blog. I don't even know. We have a social media presence. I don't know what to call it.
Yeah.
We've called it a blog the whole time. We just had our 2-year blog birthday, and it's called That One Friend. And we do sit. The bathtub thing started as a joke, actually, because we were making fun of self-care and how it's touted towards women, and just the whole like
take a bath,
drink a glass. So
yeah,
we started talking about mental health and well-being, and the bathtub thing started as a joke, but then it kind of just continued because it kind of became our thing.
Right, because it's more than that. Like taking care of your whole being is more than a bath. So, yeah.
And that, I mean,
but it's fun, and we do want to start doing it again. It's a lot more fun when you have more engagement. And right now we're kind of in a timeout
because of our flag on Facebook. So
she talked to them and like let them have it, and they pretty much said we're in a timeout, we're being watched, and they don't have a timeline for like our timeout being over.
I did learn that it's 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months.
Oh.
And we're beyond the 3 months of being in timeout. So it's either going to be the 6 months or the 12 months.
Okay.
But we have more than Facebook. We have
Instagram,
Twitter that we don't really use, and YouTube and the blog thing.
Yes.
What is
Our
it?
WordPress.
I know. I didn't pay for it. I got tired of paying for it.
I know.
And we talk about anything on we've talked about dating advice, we've given life advice, raising teenagers.
Yeah, it's kind of everything. It's just life.
We talk about our vaginas, just everything.
We play stupid games.
We play games in the
that
tub.
mouth game where you say weird things.
And just to show people feminine energy and feminine friendship and what it looks like.
That's great. I really appreciate that, because it's one thing I'm really trying to do myself is just let women know that, like, put it this way. My whole message is it doesn't matter how old you are, how fat you are, whatever, you can still be spectacular. You know, you can speak up, you can do whatever you want. Don't let anything stop you, whether it's a disability or whether it's just being a woman, you know. And so I appreciate anybody else, you know, trying to do the same thing in their own way. So that's great.
And we did get some shit from other female comedians that, well, one.
We're ruining.
We do have a hater, and that said that we are setting women back by our bathtub blog. And I'm thinking,
we totally are not.
I think this is completely empowering, because neither one of us are fucking perfect, and we still put ourselves out there.
And we're not naked. We're not doing anything like inappropriate with each other.
Submissive women.
Right. It's totally a body positive blog.
Very empowering.
And we've gotten some nasty comments from men, like saying we're fat and stuff. And like, whatever.
I don't give a shit. I don't care.
I bet he's not getting laid. Just say that much.
Like, if you
for sure. For sure.
Gross.
Well, as for your hater, I've got the same hater. So what does that tell you? All right. So I know what you're talking about there. So, all right. Well, I'm going to have to meet you guys in person sometime, because I don't think we've ever met, have we?
Actually, Cheri, I do have to say, you probably don't, but I remember it, because it was my first night of comedy and my very first open mic thing.
At the Bear?
At the Royal Bear with Skippy, and you were there. And that was my first. I remember you with great fun but yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I remember that night, because I only went down there once or twice. So yeah.
I was there.
Cool. Oh, wow.
It was
lost your cherry that night, huh?
I did.
All right.
There, you were there to pop for comedy, Cheri. I was not. I feel so sad still. Me.
Yeah.
That was fun. Yeah.
All right.
Say hi. Come say hi, Lily. You don't want to? Okay. All right.
That's okay.
This is Lily, my daughter.
Hi, Lily. You don't have to go.
You can come say hi.
Okay. This is Lily.
This is Lily, my daughter. Hi. May's mama. Saying that I'm Mima, so I get to spoil her with cheese.
All right. Anything you got coming up you want us to know about before we go?
This was it, girl. Your show.
Okay.
Like, you kindly, or like you just told me?
I told her. It's like, you're coming with
have
me.
To be on the thing too. And I thought I was coming over to do her hair and makeup. Is what I thought I was doing.
And to change the battery in my car.
And to change the battery. I changed
car.
the battery in a car today.
It was mostly Auntie. I kind of helped.
Yeah.
I took a picture.
We were really snarky to the O'Reilly's people.
We were.
Because they wouldn't do it for us.
Anyway, sorry.
Well,
do you have anything big coming up?
But now look how empowered you are.
It was like easy.
If I need to change my battery, now I know who to call. So
Lisa.
All right. Well, thanks you guys for coming on the show. It was lovely meeting your pup and all that good stuff. And I guess let me stop and make sure nobody's like asked us any questions or anything on the Facebook Live before we just go, because I don't want someone sitting there going, hello, you're ignoring me. We have a couple comments. Well, thanks you guys for coming on this. Of course, when I go to, oh yeah. Tara is upset that there's no tub. And Kate Carlson says, hey, ladies. So I didn't want to ignore any of the comments. All right. So I will see you guys around. When I'm going to click off this, it's just going to let go of everything all at one time. So.
Good. All right.
All right. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Heavy petting. Heavy petting.
I'm seeing that. Yeah, yeah.